Alright. So, I've just booted up Nier. I'm not alt tabbing out. Fingers crossed that everything works. And I don't have to keep, closing and reopening the bloody game in order to get it to function. I know, it's about time we get on with the real... Time to get to the real story. I just noticed Yona fell over. Oh. These harvested very quick. I mean, these grew very quickly. $700 gold.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
Yeah, I'll stay.
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona. I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
I've been hanging out with Kaine quite a bit. Time to hang out with Oh. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. Watch his face. It's expressionless. As his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait. A phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S. Then there's an E. You can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other. Faster. Faster. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I'm looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make out his words. Dream. Dream? What? What the hell does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Damn it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me. But instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I pass out the letters that make up his final words. Forest of Myth. The next morning.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
Was it a dream though?
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb game instead.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
Oh.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
Yay! You're the best.
Anything else you need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
All right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
I already have a pumpkin. I have a pumpkin seed. Oh, not a pumpkin itself.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
Your Yona certainly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, that's what I'll get.
Being an older bro...
I just need to see her smile. Then it's all worth it.
Damn, I accidentally skipped that. The water. Probably also see if I can't upgrade any of my weapons as well. I don't think I actually have any of the stuff to upgrade my weapons yet. I should also just see what else I can get around town.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Dearest Popola, I hope this letter finds you well. I am writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in the Dream the Village. I was hoping I might be Dream able to get your advice, Dream, on the matter. Recently, there have been dream reports, the dream of a certain dream of dream evil, dream empty, dream curse, dream evil, dream words, dream and dream someone dream. And now one slow down. I didn't even do anything that time. Let's try this again. At least I don't have to worry about rereading that bloody letter again. Or about the, I don't have to read the weird, like, what is it? Text adventure dream thing we had, or the meth letter again. Oh, and I also have to deliver the pumpkins as well. I feel like it's probably based on how much time has passed for when these grow. Oh, it's this way. 700 gold. 10th drop.
Yon, how are
Better.
Good.
Are you
Are you staying today? Sure, I'll stay.
you?
really?
Now,
Then we have the odd dream. What is he saying? Sealed verse. Dream. Forest of Myth.
just even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
What's
No,
what was?
it's
Cause that yeah.
Yeah.
what
It was
ha
the boy was
We've
so
gone through all of this
don't
already
really
because
sure.
before the game decided to
did
Yeah.
anything.
actually.
All right.
give us the blade slow down again.
Did you find my?
Now we've got to make a pumpkin. Or grow a pumpkin, or find her a pump. Basically, she wants a pumpkin now.
Something.
It's come on.
Your Yona certainly has some eccentric tastes.
She's always been that way. But if that's what she wants, that's what I'll get.
Being an older brother appears to be a difficult job.
I just need to see her smile. Then it's all worth it.
Oh, got a giant egg. I was tired today, so I stayed home and hid in bed. I could still hear Devla singing somewhere through... I haven't finished it, reading that.
What's up, Popola?
Oh,
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
the mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But,
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
oh, well, alright. Thank you.
What an odd time to receive a letter from the Forest of Myth, a place that we didn't even know existed until now. That we also had a dream about. There's a sealed verse there as well. Oh, new types of shades out. There, bro. Used colouring book. Right, 13928. Thirteen, 8, 6, 8. So that's like what, a full 60 per kill. If there's anything I could do about upgrading weapons. Back to the junk heap, see if I can't upgrade any weapons. Or if I can't buy new items from them to be able to upgrade my weapons.
Jacob, I'm hungry.
How can I help you? Need some work done on your weapon?
And it goes for a bit.
Come back. How can... Need some work done on your weapon?
I need Scorpion Claw and Iron Ore, Twisted Ring. Broken Sword, Titanium Alloy. I need a lot of Titanium Alloy for a lot of this stuff.
Come back soon.
Before we head off to I want to see if I can't actually get myself some of this stuff so I can actually upgrade weapons. Because right now I've literally only upgraded 2 weapons, the Beastbane and the Nameless Sword. That should be close enough.
Let's go.
Go that up. Take the left path first. To here, a little bit of a gauntlet. I don't know how I'm gonna get machine oil. Getting XP and things like broken antennas and that from these things, but I forgot. I haven't actually properly used Dark Phantasm yet.
It seems we have been shut.
I was going to say, can't anything left outside. Ow. Broken arm. Broken antenna. Next. Next. Definitely don't have to worry about dying here. Oh, to be honest, the only time I ever really died when I was trying to fight the enemies that were one-shotting me. That giant shade outside of Seafront and that boar. Other than that, I've not really had to worry. And there we go. But those rocket ones that drop the titanium alloy. So it is possible for me to get more. Just not a guaranteed drop. Oh my god. That's pretty much everything I can gather here now. Of everything, I've only obtained one titanium alloy. Enough to probably upgrade like one weapon. Unless I'm able to still take an elevator down. Oh, I went for the first elevator I came to. Let's go for the other one as well. I know I titled the stream time to get to the real story, but rather than all this cozy fantasy side quest and stuff, but I do want to get some upgrading done on my weapons. Because I don't know how long these weapons I'll be able to rely on Beastbane before it becomes obsolete. I entered this little way, I think here. D1, here we are. This is more of an expansive area than the second floor. Broken motor, broken antenna, broken antenna. titanium alloys, please. Ow. Already cleared all this out. Have to come back through here again. I want to leave, but nothing there. And yet again, only left one enemy alive. Oh, hey, Kaine. How did you get here? Door won't open. Your toilet's gonna open up. Nope. Good. Oh no, it's just giving me the explosive now, which I don't need because I've already opened all of that. I wonder why it does that. On somewhere, though, listening to her makes me happy. Giant head is still there. Perfect. Let's see where this leads. Where were they going? Oh. How are they planning to run away? Well, that kind of ruins the whole idea that the mother had of running away. It's just led me right back down to the front here.
How can I... Need some work done on your weapon?
And from weapons. I need rusted clump and crystals for that. I've got one titanium alloy. I need one more.
Come back. Need some work done on your weapon?
I sell? Used colouring book. That. All this animal product I can probably sell.
Come back.
So there is nothing else. So I'd have to keep grinding out the machines in order to get more titanium alloys. Oh, then I'm not doing that. Oh, it seems like I'm progressed. Finally. Oh, here's all the shades I know. To be honest, that Dark Phantasm isn't as good as I'd like to think it is. Oh, it's gone. I've lost it. As soon as it left my camera view, it was over. Right then, the Forest of Myth. What's this place like? Got a nice little village. Big tree.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Oh, contagious words? That means reading is bad. I knew it! I knew reading was bad.
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Pastor and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past week, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. I stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
Said the mayor.
I think you have.
In other words,
Said
we
Parsival.
caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Parsival's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Parsival had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Parsival and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked at skyward as if something for answers in
I was doing no such thing.
as if searching for answers in the heavens.
Just leave me alone already.
Anger created by his harsh words bled over to Parsival like a contagion. Wait, said Parsival suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something. That dreams or... Oh, what the hell was it? Sheep? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Parsival's face suddenly lit up. I remember. He said, those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. The mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Parsival. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. Should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should send your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around the pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. Like someone took a sponge and soaked all the colour out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. I won't stop trying until it happens. Parsival nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we could be of any help, said Parzival, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Parzival to the mayor and back again, its face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us nothing can exist in the dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? Mayor Sully raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. Human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice. And dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. Your permission, shall we search it out? Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Repayment is not required. We are eager as you are to be done with this place. Mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing form of Parzival and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Parzival slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck with a sense of deja vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Parzival's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rock seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proven to be spectacularly poor travelling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging Parzival to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, as the Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Parzival snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Parzival leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprung to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Parzival slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? Parzival could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well be having been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Parzival's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. 3, 3, 3. Chick. I'm not going to make all those sounds. As the insect symphony dimmed after death, dimmed another death, but Parzival began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects were just calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? My pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of false, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Hello there, man, but I'm doing alright. Okay. I'm still playing Nier Automata, don't worry. This is just a point in the game where we turn into a text adventure. Do not worry. Something that's ideal with 2 people, but dangerous with 3. Oh, it's a seesaw! Vice's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Green wah. When Parzival came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of incest. The cries of the incest were creating words he had heard somewhere before. One with it is like, oh. Okay, so it wasn't seesaw, it was a secret. Inwardly furious that Voice left the task to him, Parzival sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret! Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Parzival, like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Parzival moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the old undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Parzival after a bit. Vice spun around to face the companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Parzival picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise understandable. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. And the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring. The ripples it left behind came together to form words. Alright, man, you be safe. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, Bart Vice. No answer. Parzival grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all, this one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey look, cried Parzival, awakened Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Parzival walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Parzival before he could get any further. The cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Parzival tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, seems we must answer this riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Parzival. Well, at least this one's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? A man. I know this riddle. I know this one. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Parzival. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a vision of you that was not yourself. Sorry. What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Parthor watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Parthor and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy!" he cried. "You made it! You actually made it back!" His left hand grasped Parsifal's and pumped it so fiercely it fretted to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. "Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." Arthur withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the Death Dream seal," he said. "At least, I think we did." The mayor's face beamed at as Parsifal filled him on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them lay down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Parsifal cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why wouldn't we just lay down and go to sleep?" "Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futile itself." No, it's futility itself. Parsifal and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Vice. "It is words that control the Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then we shall sleep. And once we do, the story will continue." That the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor. "The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here." Words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awoken from their dream. "Oh, here we are." Parsifal shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh, wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did it! I'm back!" He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through the village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. But I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dreams." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Parsifal and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor with a weary smile across his lips. You shall relean in short order, I am sure," said Vice. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the vine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village's history and memories. "Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Vice. "We should not put our faith in gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods. The words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Parsifal and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed the gold had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Vice, "this is certainly a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Parsifal mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. Once I saw a vision of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Arthur tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. Probably doesn't mean anything. Arthur gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong with the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtain a sealed verse, Dark Execution. Summon magicals. Oh, here we are. This is what I want most. Where is it? Dark Execution.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
So I'm assuming I've got to help these other people.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Enter the village's
Can't
dream.
say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Let's save everyone from the death dream. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in a long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say, "My saviour!" I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is the perfect product for my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me. And possibly I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly cracks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain and I am forced to turn away. Who are you? Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss, and this is Parsifal. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. One known as Parsifal extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. We do not make good our escape. Shall we all drown in this castle? We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobweb. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. Face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawn fall upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors and head east. Squint down the dim corridors and head north. Squint down the dim corridors and head north. At the end of the path, the waters rise at my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the side of the waters no longer and turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on a faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I am struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something beyond the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and soon I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is shallow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed south. Squint down the dim corridor and proceed south. And proceed west. Proceed south. Proceed north. The water has risen to my chin and now laps greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb bastard!" shouts Parcel. He surely desires to say more, but the rest of his insults is cut short by the rising water. Grimoire Vice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It's already too late for him. This wasn't how it's supposed to end. Oh shit. I died. I could probably look up how to escape, but alright, let's do this. So, Nier Replicant. Alright, here we are. Oh, I've got it.
This person
It would appear.
Yeah.
can't.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna skip all this now. Oh, I found myself at the Grey Hall with only seconds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the centre of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dining guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the colour of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. Or if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonised screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the corridor. Alright, then we go north. Against all hope, we made it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Pastor and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly tried to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Your dress, asked Vice? Then you are a woman, madam. I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Pastor is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. But he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the two of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Me neither. That I would not have been able to figure that out because there's like nothing. That would have just been.
Certainly is trying.
That would have just been trial and error.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
A colony of massive sculptures are visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Pastoral had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it
Those
in.
buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Wait, I've got a voice here?
What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Said. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Pastoral nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, then wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid the material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Pastoral lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke? He said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself. Perhaps not, but thinking of it this way might make it easier for you to bear. Pastoral glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head and resumed walking. As time passed, Pastoral's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Vice in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Pastoral lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water? Asked Vice. Preposterous! I don't see any water. Over there! Just ahead of us! Look, the sun is reflecting off it! Without waiting for a response, Pastoral sprang to life and bounded towards the site. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Pastoral closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveller has spoken of such things. Pastoral shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide open once again. Wait, there it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there! Pastoral sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Pastoral came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. Chase continued for nearly an hour, until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Pastoral and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blathering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Pastoral's face clouded. There isn't? There is not. Perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. Seems we have arrived at the city of art. Pastoral looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. "They're huge!" cried Parsifal, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. "I've never seen anything so big." Each sculpture was formed with roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. We have come to a city, I would assume. Some had tall spires on the top, while others possessed triangular caps. This is not a city of art, this is a city of, just regular city. "What kind of city is this?" said Parsifal. "Where are the people? Where are the houses?" "Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use." The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works of art, works with lights of red, amber and green dangled over every street. Oh my god, we are in a city. This is literally just a modern day city. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials that had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colours and styles was staggering. So basically what we were walking across before was a road, a tarmacked road. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Parsifal and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Parsifal uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. "Finally! I was getting tired of modern art." 3 statues were indistinguishable, except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Parsifal moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Aligning on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. "Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false one will only speak lies." With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring colour and form as they began to breathe. "Hey, look at that," said Parsifal. "They're alive." Triplets bowed low before Parsifal. "Please," said Alpha. "You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real." "Stop lying," said Beta. He turned to Parsifal and threw his hands into the air. "Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one." "What a load of crap," said Gamma. "Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here." Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. "When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing," said Rice. Parsifal furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one form is real, the others are fake. The real form will always speak the truth, the false one will only speak lies." So, Alpha said that they're the real one. Gamma said that said that Alpha was lying. Well, no, Beta said Alpha was lying, and Gamma said Beta was lying. So the only one that stands out is Alpha for not actually for not accusing anyone. That says only 111. I don't have a clue. Parsifal took a long look at the statues and tried to clear his mind. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Parsifal uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Oh. Okay. Yep. "Parsifal, please," said Alpha. You You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned the password and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Well then, let's go for the only one I believe it could be. It's either Alpha or Gamma, I think, but let's go with Alpha. The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statue shone with an eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until past a vital force to turn away. Oh, I was right.
It would seem we failed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We'd best act more carefully next time.
This is the worst job ever.
And another... Even...
Oh my god, I thought... Lots of pressing, so it wasn't Alpha. I thought I'd actually done it. Alright, so... Oh, bollocks, it was... How do I... What tells me it's Beta then?
Even...
Why... Like, what's the answer to figuring out it's goddamn Beta? Oh. Oh yeah, now I get it. Yeah, if Alpha's telling the truth, that make the statement that Gamma was saying a lie. If Gamma was telling the truth, that make the statement Beta was saying in a lie, but that will make Alpha be telling the truth. So yeah, these two being the truth basically makes another one the truth, so it has to be Beta. The real one is Beta. Though Parcel's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha was telling the truth, began Vice in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fake. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. And let's presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let's assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprung to life once more. Congratulations. So basically, I thought the two actual lies were the ones telling the truth. I am not good at that puzzle. Congratulations, Vincent, said Vice in a cheerful voice. It is time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as he could. go before an uncomfortable password pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Vi. Have you been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. At the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Parsifal, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Parsifal during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Alright, so the only one I really had trouble, so I had trouble with both of them.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
In one-handed sword face.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Yeah, I get weapons from some of these side missions.
It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
My new weapon is a very light katana. Save the game so I don't have to put up with that anymore. Oh, yeah, I should probably also... Where is it? There it is, Faith. And Rebirth. I'm about to read it yet. I only really want to read the stories when I actually max out the weapons, because then I can read the whole story from start to finish.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Very, very funny Vice. There are no words that can describe it. Grabbing all of this. Like, why am I... Oh, okay. So I can give Kaine orders while I'm on the fourth menu. I also kind of want to try fighting that giant raid again. I want to know if it'll one-shot me this time. I wish I could meet the Kaine lady Parsifal told me about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. I wonder what she's like. Yeah, no, she always says the most loveliest of things. Right, let's open up this door.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay, how?
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
So back to Seafront. That's good, I was gonna head
A
there.
canal, is
Anyway.
it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Make sure. Come back any.
Yeah, I'm gonna start hoarding a lot more of my stuff now that I get. I'm not gonna sell it as much because then I can use it to upgrade my weapons.
Welcome. Thanks for.
You've got no weapons to buy.
Excuse me, but have you seen my son?
I don't think so. Why? Is something wrong?
When I got home, I found a note from him that said he was leaving and not to look for him. What if he's left the village? Please, you have to help me. I'll pay you whatever you want. My son shouldn't be too hard to spot. He wears a very odd hat. You can see it from a mile away.
Okay. If I see him, I'll let him know his father's worried about him.
There's an odd hat. Oh. There. Oh, and of course the giant shaders in here because it's sunny. Oh, of course it is. Right, grab that because these go for a fair bit. Evelyn and Poplar came to keep me company today. They even sang a song for me. It was really great. I need to practice so I can sing to Parcel when he gets back.
We got the lady. Hope this.
No weapon. Take.
No one has any weapons to sell. Jonas gift, get a pumpkin, I know. Runaway son. A man across the way from the weapons shop near the southern gate needs help. Find his runaway son. Young man apparently wears an unusually looking hat. I know I said time to get to the real story, but I just meant
You
like
seem to be
cut
in
off
good
points.
spirits. Oh, I am. My new flower shop is already far more successful than I ever dreamed.
Really? Well, great.
I was in trouble before, but I think I've got a good foundation here. In fact, I want to ask my girlfriend in the area to come live with me here. It's the least I can do after all I put her through. The only problem is I don't really have time to go all the way over there. So I was thinking of sending a letter instead.
Sounds like it's time sensitive. Want me to deliver it for you?
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Oh, he is sure. This lad loves nothing more than meddling in other people's affairs.
Excellent. Well, my girlfriend lives near the chief's house. Give her this Phrygia with the letter, okay? I really wanted to give her a lunar tear, but as I'm sure you know, the whole reason they call them legendary is that they're so hard to cultivate. But I did manage to cultivate a Phrygia. She's always liked Phrygias, so I guess things turned out for the best.
Cultivating lunar tear.
I need to be careful. Is it love letter? Okay.
Tears must require a remarkable amount of work.
Yeah, even so. It's nice that guy works so hard to be able to invite his girlfriend out to join him.
Yeah, but we have to go over to
But
the
who
area.
can say if said girlfriend honestly wanted to wait?
What do you mean?
Surely the woman desired to live with him, did she not?
Well, probably, yeah. But he wasn't able to make it happen. That's why he left her in the village.
It would have been difficult, yes, but perhaps preferable to a life of solitude. Why did they not think about how much time and distance would separate them?
It doesn't matter anymore. They'll be able to see each other just fine soon enough.
Let us hope this is the case.
I don't want to interrupt their back and forth. I don't know. Funny out. I want to fight the giant shade. I want to see how strong I am compared to it now. Fine. I won't fight it. Bloody game not letting me fight it now. Got a letter from Parcel today. He's in a faraway town where he can see the ocean. Hope I can see the ocean. I bet it's huge. Alright, let's go over to Gary first. Dear Parcel, today was awesome. Poplar made me this huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village has been wishing me happy birthday. It's fun. I feel like a princess or something. I don't feel sick at all today. In fact, I almost forgot I had this disease. But maybe you can forget about it too and come back home now? Yona. I can't, Yona. Gotta keep looking for the cure. Not just you anymore, I could save the whole world. There we are. Broken pottery. And gold ore. Right, let's quickly save while we're here. Oh, near the mayor's house. Hopefully that wasn't the house that the giant Jade took. That would be very bad.
It's over. It's all over. That poor girl. I saved the village.
Oh, now they feel bad for Kaine. There.
Kaine's a good person, once you get through all the weirdness.
This must be the place the florist was talking about.
You think she stepped out?
Well, perhaps she moved. It doesn't look like this house has been occupied for some time.
Well, no point hanging around. We'd better go back to town. Shame she wasn't there.
Indeed.
Guess you were right, Vice. They should have stuck together.
I find it difficult to determine who is right at this point. In any case, we had best return to him.
And then it turns out we missed her, and she actually beat us to the seafront. Right, she went to seafront before we got. Whoa. Hello there, Serenity Blossoms. Thank you for the follow. I did not expect this guy to come out. Ow! Alright, that's it. Get it. Ow. Piss me off. You're dead. Ow. Ho. There we are. Plain press here.
The shade had a flower?
This is a freesia, The same
Freesia.
flower we were delivering to the woman.
Uh-oh. Maybe his girlfriend was attacked by a shade.
No, not really. I'm not gonna say any more than that. Yeah, I'm still on Route A. I haven't actually made much progress yet. Yeah, I'm also very aware of everything that happens in this game, unfortunately, mainly because I did the research years ago, back when Automata was still somewhat new, and I never thought I'd get the chance to play the older games. I've I've beaten all of the endings for, what was it, Drakengard already on my stream, but I forgot to put them over onto my YouTube, sillily enough. So I mean, I might have to go back through the whole game again and re-unlock all the weapons just so I can do that again. I think no, probably not really. I just have to replay all the story segments. Plus, I'll be able to get through it quicker. Won't have to worry about any grinding or anything like that, because I already get be incredibly powerful. No, I've been going slowly through Route A because I don't want to like get to the halfway point yet of the game, or halfway point of the end in A. You know, when the time skip comes, because I'll be missing out on completing some side missions. Yoko Taro games have a story? Yeah, who would have thought? Yoko Taro games have a story. It's not just a bunch of weird wackiness put into games. But no, honestly, after I beat Nier Replicant, I'm actually planning just going straight to Nier Automata. You know, might as well just do all three of the games connected to Nier. Well, that means I might also have to play what is it, Drakengard 3. Well, probably a good idea to play that as well, even though it's not. I don't think it has any direct connections in game to the Nier series, so I don't know if it'll be all that important, but I'm still going to play through it anyway. Oh, reincarnation as well. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna have to speed this up then, because we've just had We've had a recent crossover with Persona 5 for Nier Reincarnation, and now they're also saying that they're not gonna have English dubs throughout, like some more of the game that gets released. So that might be coming to an end soon. So I've got to get through that quickly. Whether or not I'll play it on stream, that's honestly a big maybe, because it's gonna be hard for me to like commentate over it now, because I'm mainly just gonna switch off the brain and just mindlessly go through the fights, because it is like somewhat easy to there we go, somewhat easy to like be overpowered in that, especially since I have like 3 of the Phantom Beast characters you get. There we are. No words from that one. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I have some more words I need to apply to stuff. Advice, word edit. We'll start off with Dark Blast. Magic Power 2. E cost. Yeah. But log and log S. And Dark Execution. Magic Power 2 Geb and log S. Go left. Gives me a paralyze. Log and log S doesn't really give me anything, so we can stick with that. Oh no, I do need to actually play through Nier Reincarnation though. Like, I keep stopping part way through it because I don't know why. I've always had a trouble with playing through mobile games. I just get bored of their story eventually. It happens with all of them. Like, I was playing through, what was it? Whatever that Summoner game was that was being translated by Crunchyroll. I forget what it's called. Something Summoner or Summoner something. No, whatever it was called. There was that one. Even like Genshin Impact, like I did play that a little bit when that first came out, but I even got bored of that eventually. But no, I don't think I'll probably play Reincarnation on stream. That'll probably be something I should play in my own time. Because if I have to go over every single thing with Nier, that means I'd also have to play through Final Fantasy XIV until I get up to the Nier Automata story in that. And that's gonna be a nightmare to try and get through. But first I have to get up to that point in the game and then get through it. And then there's also fighting the super strong boss at the end. And I mean the stupidly super tough boss at the end. Because it makes you have to do math. We all know math is evil. Okay, where are you? Oh, there's the guy with the city hat.
So? Did she get the letter?
I'm sorry, but she wasn't home. And on our way back, we were attacked by a shade that dropped this.
It's a Frisia. Do you think... No, she's alive. I know it. And I'm going to keep living my life for her.
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, you never know when she might come back.
Alright, Rice, what do you have to say? No? Yes? I half expected you to say them to have a little conversation about this. Pretty close to leveling up again. Anyway. Man with the funny hat.
Hey, are you the kid who ran away from home?
Huh? Oh man, how'd you...
Your father's worried sick about you. Why'd you leave anyway?
Because he wants me to, like, take up the family business. And I ain't doing it, man. I'm a rebel.
Yes, we can see that. Well, perhaps you should let your father know that you're alive and well, and also explain to him why you left.
Oh, man. Why do people always gotta hassle me? Yeah, alright, I'll do it. But first, you gotta do something for me, man. The guy who runs the tavern's been helping me since I got here. And I want to give him something nice. I was thinking I could, like, cook dinner or something, but I don't have any ingredients or whatever, so...
If it'll get you back home to your father sooner, then fine. I'll help. What do you need?
This guy, man, he don't eat nothing but fish. All the time, every day. Fish, fish, fish. So I was thinking he might, like... So, could you get me, like, 5 pieces of mutton and 3 pieces of... I can find the pans and spoons and stuff, so... I can find the...
Alright, how much mutton do I have and how much goat meat? No. Yeah, it's raw materials. Mutton, 5 pieces there. Goat meat, I don't have any. Oh, the things I do for people in this game. Go find my lost son. Hey, I'll go home. Help me make this food first. Deliver this letter to the love of my life in a town that hates every outsider that goes there. And try and convince her to come back. Oh no, she's gone. Where is she? No one knows. Well, like the people in the goddamn village would tell me. Don't like me. Try and shave back. I don't have anything to... A dark execution, replace that with... Parkland. Well, why not? Ow. There we are, dead. I will kill that thing every single time I go by it if it's ever there. Just to bully it, and maybe also it might give me a new word as well. Words are good. They're helpful. They make me stronger. Or they at least let me upgrade some of my stats.
Well, thanks for your support.
When will this bloody pumpkin grow as well?
We've got some.
She sells the pumpkin.
Come back.
I'm really disappointed in myself. I didn't have to grow a pumpkin. I could have just brought one from the store. Alright, Yona. I got you your pumpkin.
I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Now what do you want?
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
What are you doing with that?
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Oh god, she made food.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one.
Then you learn how to make a cake, then why did you need a melon, watermelon, and a pumpkin?
I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona, this is, well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on, try it, try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
You made 7 cakes out of the 3 things I gave you.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
Shut up, Vice! She'll hear you! Okay. That mission's done. Alright, so I know there's the... I should probably also head back to Facade while I'm there.
Hey, you can get into Facade, right?
No problem.
Great. Oh, and it's kind of frack. Just get that to the weapon shop in Facade.
Alright. Where is it? Game. Also sprint on. Apply changes. Alright, let's go. Full speed ahead.
Try your hand at this job, Kaine?
Are you serious? Hell no.
Hussies are only good for breaking things anyway.
Maybe I'll start with you.
No. Goat meat. Goat hide. I mean, I've got to come back through this way anyway, so... God damn it! Need goat meat! You've given me 2 goat hide. I am so happy for this auto run. But God, I don't like these missions. But as soon as I make it to Facade, it's going to be a nice, easy trip to the weapon shop. My biggest issue will be the bloody wolves. I just have to be careful of the wolves. Avoid the wolves. Do not let the wolves anywhere near me. They're everywhere. Okay, do I have any spell that helps? Dark, no. Dark Fan, no. Dark Lance, Dark Gluttony, Dark Execution. Hey!
What was that?
It is known as a scorpion.
Phylum
Arthropoda,
no.
subphylum
Oh, I'm killing all of you now. Screw all of you.
I think we broke something.
Well, there is little point in finishing the delivery now. Best go back and apologize.
Yeah, I guess.
Fishing tip 2. Wow, finally got fishing tip 2. Watch me harvest your brethren. You will be next. God damn wolves! Die, die, die. Oh! I was so goddamn close to facade. I saw the entrance to the little I saw the entrance. I just needed to keep running. Ugh. I was so close. And it's gone. I hate having to grab those lizards. As soon as they come off screen, they're gone. Go hide. That's not what I want. Give me goat meat. I mean, I've got to come back through here again anyway. My third bloody time. You know what? Since you're here, I'm just gonna kill you. Wrong place, wrong time. I'm not in a good mood, Shade. Goddamn wolves. Why does full auto have to stop me from sprinting? Hey, there were wolves.
I'm sorry, but you're...
Well, it happens. I've got another...
Yeah, path to facade. Here we go. Attempt number 2. This is going to be such a nightmare because the wolves move so goddamn fast. Look how I got the lizard. Kill all of them because if these things can charge into me and knock me and make me break the thing, please give me... Oh, there we go.
Looks like we've got everything the runaway kid asked for.
Make the delivery when I'm ready to make the delivery. We are going to facade. I want to see if they have anything new at the weapon shop there. And also if I can access, you know, some of the other stuff they've got there. You know, like the odd shop that sells odd things. That would be great. I want to know what odd things they sell there. What? Wondering if your mom was like, if like this imaginary version of Kinda you can think of. Finally got to read the final part, just skipped everything else, but I don't think you should get your hopes up, Yona. That's all I can do. If I approach the walls, it's gotta... No. No. Die. Don't run faster than me. Oh my god, though, the shades. Out in daylight. Why? Oh, I missed it. Thank you. Oh. That was not okay, game. That was not okay. You can't just throw you can't just do that. You can't just throw shave in the light at me while I'm trying to run away from the wolves. Oh my, that was close. I could have, oh, the entire thing could have failed right then and there. Okay. Careful, use the stairs. We're gonna... Weapon shop, please. Gonna go across this. Gonna be nice and safe. I'm gonna skip. Gonna talk to the weapon shop owner.
Hi there. I've got a parcel for you.
Me? Oh, it's a thank you gift from the traveler that visited early. Thank you so much for bringing it all the way here.
Back to the client. Whoa. Do you always start conversations like that?
Wow, what? I'm sorry. I just got so angry and worried right now. Please forgive me. My son went into the desert alone. He's trying to build a name for himself and become a true man of the math. Or what you outsiders call a soldier.
You must be a reckless child indeed to venture into the desert.
I need someone to bring him back before he hurts himself. Could you please help me out?
Sure, we'll take care of it.
Wait, what was that mission called? The Littlest Hero. I get that reference. Hey, you want to do a poor Sculb a favor?
Wow, you sound pretty depressed.
I've been cheating on my wife, and then she found out. Then she kicked me out of the house.
I hope you don't expect sympathy from us.
No, I know I've been a selfish idiot. I just want her to take me back. So I was hoping you could give her a present. I want to make her a wolf hide coat, but I haven't got
So
enough
you want us to hunt
material.
some wolves for you? Well, you seem to recognize that you messed up, so I suppose we can help.
10 wolf hides. Have I got that? Oh. Alright, back into the desert. So I can, one, help this guy find his son, and two, beat the shit out of some wolves. One, because they've pissed me off. Two, they pissed me off. Three, they made me have to... Today Popola sent me a new book about a big... Oh. Three, they made...
Does he really think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
It does seem somewhat materialistic.
Are you guys for real? When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
This world would be a great deal simpler if nothing but Kaines lived in it.
I'll pretend that's a compliment.
Oh. Oh, here he is. Oh, I was feeling like, oh god, he's dead.
Hey, are you the one who wants to become a man of the mask? Your father's worried about you.
My father sent you to take me back, didn't he?
The desert's dangerous. We should head back together.
No, I'm not leaving. I just found a wolf's den. If I go right now, I could take them all out and be a hero.
What? That's even more dangerous.
I can't be a man of the mask if I fear for my life. I shall slay these beasts for the sake of my homeland.
Hey, wait!
If he speaks the truth, then I fear the boy is in grave danger.
Yeah, we'd better catch him before he reaches the den.
It is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice. The sandstorm's too... Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but look, all I'm saying is, don't talk to me.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sands to formulate?
The sandstorm.
Fuck off and die, book.
The sands.
How am I supposed to get through the sandstorm?
We lost him. Let's go check the wolf's den.
Ran into the desert here.
The sandstorm.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. I am so pissed off at this. How was I meant to follow him? Turns out that was an item I was meant to get from one of them. I head off to the King's Mansion because apparently I'm meant to get what's called the Royal Compass from there. I'm actually hoping it is there. You're the one who saved our
I
king?
didn't save him so much as just.
We owe you a great debt. We would be nothing without him to guard us. By the way, do you happen to possess a royal compass?
My good man. Pray elucidate us on the nature of this object.
It allows you to traverse sandstorms without losing your way. It's one of our most handy tools. Please feel free to take it.
Are you sure?
Of course, the mass people always repay their
Then
debts.
we would be honored to receive it.
Obtain the royal compass, and now I can actually follow him. Alright. Side missions here. Alright, now that we actually have this, save the game, and then we'll go after the bloody sun. Because now we have the thing that actually lets us get through the bloody sandstorm.
Does he really think she'll forgive him if he just gives her a fur?
It does seem somewhat materialistic.
Are you guys for real? When someone gives me something for free, I'm happy as a pig in shit.
This world would be a great deal simpler if nothing but Kaines lived in it.
I'll pretend that's a compliment.
Alright, now I'm ready to actually follow the guy.
If he speaks the truth,
Yeah.
it is my experience that youth is simply a synonym for stupidity.
Oh, come on. He just wants to protect his city. I think it's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's real nice.
Wait, weren't you the guardian of your village, Kaine?
Yeah, but... look, all I'm saying is... Don't talk to me.
Oh, is your mouth too full of sand to formulate a crude response?
Fuck off and die, book.
I would assume that's the wolf den.
We lost him.
Alright. This seems like the sort of time for a dark phantasm. I think what I'm going to do is, as soon as I find the wolf's den, I'll be able to just run straight there. Unless he's got like footprints he leaves behind that I'm meant to follow, but... Over here, you mangy curs! Your entire pack is...
Too late. Come on, we have to keep him from getting killed.
The wolves are defeated.
This guy is insane. He could have died.
He reminds me of a certain someone.
Hey, I'm not like that.
Oh. Oh, thank the gods. Do you know how much we were worried about you, boy?
Your son is a boy no longer. Though we urged him against it, he vanquished an entire den of wolves nearly by his lonesome.
An entire den? Yeah, I found them all by myself and everything. Now the town won't have to worry about. You worthless idiot! But... Do you honestly defeat an entire pack of wolves by yourself? I know these people did most of the work for you. But they would have killed other people. They would have done no such thing because you could have come back here and warned us. You attempted to do the right thing, and for this I am proud. I will speak to the king's advisor. If he will have you, then I will give my blessing for you to become a man of the mask. But you must never do such a foolish thing again. True soldier knows when he is outmanned. Knows it is not shameful to seek the aid of his fellows. Father, I swear to you, someday I will be as proud and wise as you. And thanks to you as well, my friend. Here, this is for you.
Aw, we didn't do much. Still, I'm sure your son will make a fine man of the mask.
Yes, he is my pride and joy. Mission: Littlest Hero completed. Yeah, I get the reference of that name. Wow, he just gave me 10,000 gold. Anyway. Back out into the desert to kill more bloody wolves because I don't have enough wolf hide. Gotcha. Scorpions are going to be a pain in the ass to try and hunt. Clay. Come back here. Shoot. I do believe I actually need scorpion tails for one of my weapon upgrades, so I'll grab a bunch of it while I know where they are. That's... Unless the scorpion claws I needed, but... definitely be hunting wolves for their hide a lot more. I know the hides go for a fair bit. Damn it, there we go.
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
Probably well maintained, but yeah, this looks like a graveyard. This one's been damaged a little bit. Wolf hide. How much wolf hide do I have now? Raw materials. Wolf hide 7. I only needed 5, didn't I? I've got more than enough to give to him, but I want to get up to 10 just to be sure. Yep, that one's eliminated.
It appears to be out of service.
How close to leveling up? Getting close to leveling up again, get more max HP and MP. We've got all. Eliminated. Mainly just wolf fangs. The hides, damn it. Punch, punch, punch. Come on. Wolf hide. That wolves or shade? Wolves. Why are there now a bunch of wolves here? Stop! Gnawing on my arm. Stop it! Get off! Level 15 now. I can't believe how many wolves there were here. Enough to get me up to level 15. Oh. There we are. Got it in the end. Alright, now then. We hand the stuff into the odd shop seller, and then probably also accept a few more missions. Honestly, I could probably do these missions in my own time, but I like the banter from the crew.
I got your 10 wolf hides.
Oh, I did need 10. Thank you so much. Now all that's left is to create the coat and try to make
She's
amends.
super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present?
Well, she did throw something at me at least the last time I approached, so I don't know, maybe you could ask her for me?
Come on, really? Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine, but the present's on you.
Of course. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Anyway, you can find her on the floor just above us. Yes.
Hi there. I have a message for you.
From my no-good cheat of a husband, I bet.
Yeah, Anyway, he says he knows he was wrong and wants to give you an apology present.
Oh, that is so like him. He should have known better than to cheat in the first place. He's far too stupid to ever pull it off. Still, sounds like he's learned his lesson, so maybe I'll forgive him just this once. I managed to patch things up, more or less. Anyway, thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help.
Don't cheat on her again, okay?
Oh, I won't. From now on, I'm dedicating my whole life to making her happy. 20,000, okay. Pardon me, do you have a moment?
What do you need?
My daughter's been missing for a few days, and I was wondering if you've heard anything.
Sorry.
Oh.
But we'd be happy to keep an eye out for her and let you know if we find anything.
Does the girl have any identifying marks or scars?
Oh, she's probably wearing her gold ring. Family heirloom I gave her a while back, so I doubt she'd take it off. In any case, thank you very much. Girl who's gone missing. Well, last time I saw her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend. Alright, so... Missing girl. Yes, I saw her at the lowest level of our city yesterday. At lowest level. I can still get lower, I've just got to work my way up and around. A center tower I want. There we are. Excuse me, could I ask you something? Rule 56,908 says that in order to strengthen community solidarity, you must interact with others on a regular basis. You've spent a lot of time in our city lately. It might be nice to have you join in. First, I will tell you who to speak to and what to say. Once you deliver the message, you will receive another message that must be delivered. You must do this 5 times. If you make a mistake, you must start over from the beginning. The recipient knows what message you'll have, so don't try to cheat your way out of the obligation.
Do you think this is the best way to increase community solidarity?
I'm sorry, but it's a rule. Will you please consider it? Later. Oh.
The space between my pages feels crunchy.
I'd give anything to jump into some water right about now.
Despite your inability to swim, are you mad?
It was a joke, Vice. Sheesh.
Oh, so we actually can't swim. Missing girl? The girl sworn she was shopping with someone at the Strange Things store. Definitely figuring out how to get around now more. Now on, my whole life is dedicated to making her happy. we've got? I do not know. I am furiously hunting around for anyone who has any information on her. Not going too well, but I will figure out where she is eventually. You lend an ear to my problems, traveller? My daughter's birthday's coming up and I want to cook her something special. A Rule 8614 states that parents cannot purchase food for their children's birthday feast. Would you be willing to help me? Why not? What kind of rule is that?
For something like this? Of course.
Thank you so much. I need to bring me 10 round ripe food objects.
I think you'll need to be more specific.
I'm sorry, but Rule 27,229 states that when sending someone on an errand, you cannot state the name of the item you want them to buy.
That's a crazy rule. But if I manage to figure it out, I'll be sure.
These rules are absolutely preposterous. That person cannot even tell us what they wish us to purchase. Never in my life have I seen such foolishness.
It's no big deal.
Come now, this must bother you.
Sure, a little. But I trust they have a reason for it, even if we don't understand.
That is a very broad-minded thing to say. Are you feeling well?
That was almost a compliment.
Alright.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for?
Yes, thank you so much.
Great. I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
Oh, she loves watermelon cake more than anything. Now please, take this reward. Oh, that was easy. So you say... girls seen by the Stranger Things store. Strange Things store. So we go over to the Strange Things store. We talk to him. Yeah, who's gone missing? Well, the last time I saw her, she was hanging around her boyfriend. I'll probably check this other side yet. They say wolf attack. No. You'd think it would be easier to find. It would be easier to find her in this whole goddamn city. Yes, this is very nice indeed. 10 out of 10. What can I sell? Probably can sell any additional wolf hide I have. All the wolf fangs. Sell the bat stuff. Goat hide I don't need. Keep everything else. I am running around this hole. I've got an agreement with my wife, and according to the rule, I have to make up with her before the day's over, or we'll be divorced. Or argument with my wife. Every year, there's at least one child who drowns in the quicksand. Oh. Missing Goat? Yes, I saw it at the lowest level of our city just yesterday. A nobility may enter the treasury. Oh, damn it.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
According to rule 12, only nobility may enter the treasury. You have two treasuries, one on either side of town. I was hoping to become a soldier, but I failed the test. The girl who's done it, well, last time I saw her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend. I don't think the gate has anything to say. Only thing I can think of is that they left. But why would they leave? Bang. Or what's the mission called? Daughter was fighting with her boyfriend on the lowest level of town. Go search for further clues. Oh. There we go. Alright, here we are. Yeah, your task with speaking to various embassies. We have marked all the... After speaking with all of them, you need to investigate the lower level facade. But he didn't actually leave. After I get that information, I've got to... There.
Given all the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
I say, are these bloodstains?
Yeah, and they look fresh.
I fear the missing girl may somehow figure into this yet.
Well, she was last seen with her boyfriend. Let's go find him. Maybe he knows something.
Missing girl? Sorry, I haven't seen her. Why not ask her boyfriend? He's standing watch at the tower entrance. I just want to make sure I have actually read that. I did come. Town okay. Let's go to the town entrance. I was going the right way. So I'm thinking tower? No, it wasn't tower entrance. Town entrance. There was no tower. I was going the right way. Maybe it was one of the guards in here. Maybe it wasn't actually outside the gate, but inside the gate. Yes, it was. There he is. How did I miss that? Yes? Who are you?
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Well, yes, of course. Well, yes, of course I am. Business is it of yours, outsider.
Creature, we found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen. You can hide nothing from Grimoire Vice. Confess, O guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul. Confess, lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
No, it was an accident. We were arguing over something stupid and she pushed me, so I pushed her back. She must have slipped or something because she fell and hit her head on the wall. Oh god, I didn't mean to hurt her. I loved her.
Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime.
I knew I couldn't hide forever. Didn't know what to do. So I put the body in the sand spout, well, just outside the city. All I can tell you, I am so sorry.
We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the sandspout well. You stay here.
This is gonna be even worse. It's gonna turn out, no, she didn't die. She was just knocked unconscious, and she ended up drowning in that sand spout. It's a Nier game. This is. I'm not gonna be surprised if it ends up going that dark. Or this is a Yoko Taro game, I should say. I would not be surprised if they go for that sort of route. We need more scorpion stuff. I've done a lot of the side missions here. The only one I haven't done yet is the one with the bloody sardines, and they're going to be a pain in the ass to try and do.
This must be the sandspout well.
This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed us up for.
I don't see a body.
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lied to us?
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdering bit? Well, I guess we should go tell the family.
So there was no body to be found.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands, or the wolves.
Oh no.
Or perhaps the man was mistaken all along.
Maybe she is alive and she was able to crawl her way back. I'll be surprised if the side story ends that happily. Guess what? My daughter's back. Oh, okay.
Listen, your daughter is... Wait, what?
My apologies for bothering you.
But your boyfriend told us you were...
By the god! You're alive! But how? What's going on? You're all acting like I died or something. Yes, you're acting terribly strange. Oh, back there. The wall. Whatever.
I don't understand a single thing that's happening right now.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
Well, our daughter is back from us. All's well that ends well. As far as I'm concerned, here's a token of our gratitude for helping us with the search. Okay, He's alive. Ah. Okay, so she must have like temporary amnesia or like partial amnesia, so she forgot the argument that happened. Excuse me, could I ask you something? Yeah.
What do I need?
Oh yeah, this mission.
Hey, I'm all for making friends. Let's do it.
Thank you, here's the first message. Recipient is the person guarding the left side of the exit. The message is, mass people respect their rules. I wish you good luck.
This is one strange game.
This is one strange city.
That's not untrue.
Speaking of which...
What?
I trust you have not forgotten the message.
We'll see. Are you the first recipient?
I am. Your message, please. Masked people respect their rules.
Was, the masked people respect their rules.
Brett, rules are the most precious thing we have. Now, for your next message. Recipient is he who protects the king's left. Message is, the men of the mask work for the king. Okay? Get there.
Are you the second recipient?
I am. Let me hear your message. Masked men work for the king.
The men of the mask work
Or the
for
men
the
of
king,
the mask.
right?
Right. The men of the mask would give all in service of their king. Now here's your message. The recipient is the person taking care of the children. The message is, childcare can be difficult. Oh, probably up there? Yeah, those are all children. Yeah, I had a feeling it was up here.
Are you the third recipient?
Yes, I am. May I hear your message? Childcare can be difficult.
Childcare can be difficult.
Correct. It is often difficult. Now, I will give you the next message. The recipient is the Northeastern Guardian. The message is, only nobility may enter the treasury. One of these down here, right? Not him. Another leap over. The other side. Not him. I'm so happy that they let me just jump around this whole town. Here he is.
Are you the fourth recipient?
I am. Give me your message. Only nobility may enter the treasury.
Only nobility may enter the treasury.
Correct. The treasury houses the most precious objects of our people, and none but royalty may have the right to touch them. Now, final message. The recipient is a long-winded person. The message is quicksand. Who the bloody hell is the long-winded person? Maybe the one in the middle. You know, all comes back around and stuff like that. Oh. Who the bloody hell is the long-winded person? I don't know any long-winded people. Where do I go? I'm lost. Here he is.
Are you the fifth?
Oh yes, I am the fifth and final recipient. How fabulous that you have made it this far. Why, I'm astounded. Now, state your message. Quicksand.
Quicksand.
Correct, amazing. And while we're on the subject, allow me to tell you of the deep historical connection between Quicksand and this message ritual. For you see,
He certainly enjoys listening to himself.
did it. You've passed your messages to 5 people. Now, those of our city know a great deal more about you. Here is your reward for completing the task.
Really help to build connections?
His blasted town is beyond my comprehension.
Let's have one quick run around town, make sure that there's no more to do here. Well, I am actually enjoying doing some of these side missions. It really is the, like, party conversations between Vice, Parsifal and Fine that really make them enjoyable. Oh, bless me. Yep, spring has definitely started up. Alright. Hold on, there's... I alt-tabbed out, let's save. Just to be sure, in case, you know, something happens. And let me try and sort out stuff on my left script monitor. There we are. How many more? I've done about 30% of all side missions right now. So there's not a terribly lot of them. That's nice. And I'm actually quite happy about that. Not a terribly loss of side missions. Nope, come back here, wolf. You fool. Oh, wolf hide. I like getting that. That goes for quite a bit. Let's grab that. head back to the main town. Up here, grab that, go. Oh yeah, go tell him about delivering it.
Thanks. Here's what...
Oh, that one mission's done. 32% now. Completing each side mission is 2%, then... How many missions would that be? Oh god, trying to do maths is not good. Run away, son. Oh yeah, I've got everything I need.
Please get that.
I just keep giving her the mutton because she wants it.
Welcome. Thanks.
I do want to use other weapons, but this is just like the best thing I've got. Face looks quite old and dirty. I wish I could meet the Kaine lady Pastoral talks about. I bet she's super nice and only says the most beautiful things. Yeah, no, I can beat this thing up easily now. Yeah, that thing doesn't stand a chance anymore. That. I haven't been given any new words recently, but then again, might be because I haven't really been fighting anything like bigger or stronger yet. Yeah, let me also change off of Dark Phantasm. I'm not a fan of it. Go out to Dark Execution. That's very good. And if I power up my magic power high enough, with the weapon I use, I could essentially use that to wipe out entire swarms of weak, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. Shades, that's it. And I came here to talk to the runaway son. There he is.
I can find the pans and spoons and
You've collected all the meat. Bring it to the tavern. Oh. Mission tip 5. Yeah, I would have liked all of these fishing tips when I was actually trying to fish.
Hi, are you the guy who's taking care of that runaway?
Runaway? What are you talking about?
It would seem we've been bamboozled.
You've gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Still, I guess we can tell his father he's alive at least.
I gave my girl all these presents, and she left me for another guy anyway.
I could stare at the sea all day and never get bored.
Where'd that come from? Seems like there's a mission up there. A mission over there. Let's use an earthworm. Because I need sardines. I need to... Are you kidding me? Oh, let's try this again. Big thing is, I figured out how to actually do this now. Just keep holding back on the stick. And, like, move it left and right, depending on how it's moving. I give up.
So, you went and caught the fish, did you? Well, since you're so insistent, I suppose I better reveal one of my fishing secrets.
Was I being insistent?
Enough! If you catch 10 sardines, I'll reveal one of my most closely guarded secrets.
Still no fish?
Shh, you're scaring him away.
Oh, I see.
Oh! I have no idea what I was trying to catch there, but that was a tough one. Oh my. Fish go away. TV. Fine. Fight you like this so I can actually see where you're going better. A bucket. Why am I not finding any fish here? Ooh.
Go. Catch me 10 some.
Where do I get the sardines from?
What?
She's not helpful, she only sells shaman fish.
We've got...
The thing is, I now have more than enough money to like be alright for a good portion of the game. My biggest problem now is I don't have anything to spend it on. Apart from like weapon upgrade, but I need to get the stuff for that and that's hard to get. Time. Lots of time.
Hey, you gotta help me out here. You just gotta. I'm having serious girl trouble.
You're just asking some random boy that's walked up to you. Okay.
See, there's this girl that I'm pretty wild for, so I asked her out. But she won't even consider it unless I take her to a really nice restaurant.
That seems rather demanding.
She really appreciates the finer things in life. First-class places for a first-class lady. She's so cool.
Let me give you some advice. If she cares more about where you're taking her than rather who she's spending time with, she ain't worth it, man. Trust me.
Everyone has their own tastes, I guess.
Trust me, I've never been on a date or anything like that, but you can trust me. I have the best advice. Everyone should definitely listen to my advice. Well, what does he want me to do about it?
I tell you, there isn't a...
So altogether I need 20 goddamn sardines. Where the bloody hell do I get sardines from? Gonna use Google again. Good old friend Google. There we are. Where to catch sardines? Yeah. Lugworms, yeah. So I just need... So I need 20 lugworms. 20. But I'm gonna need way more than just 20. Oh, 13.
Come back.
I have 10 chances to mess up. Here we are. No, you don't. You're not getting away from me this time. Trying to quickly go over to the other way, were you? Oh no, sorry. God damn it! I wish I could just buy these. I can try to stop vibrating, I don't like it. Motor's in it broken? Oh, I didn't want to blow fish. There we are. One down. $19 more to go. Alright, that's 2. If only I can get a sardine big enough to count as multiple. At least now I'm actually getting sardines instead of whatever the hell that super tough fish was I was trying to catch. Oh. You know what I need right now? I need one of those like fishing hats that say women want me, fish fear me. I mean, it's gonna be very fitting since I'm stuck here fishing this entire time to complete 2 separate missions. 2, 3. People want so many sardines. I'll go until I'm completely out of these lugworms. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go until I'm completely out of lugworms. Because who knows? There might be other people who want sardines. got a blowfish. I don't want blowfish, I want sardines. Sneaky little bugger, ain't it? Bucket. Goddamn rusty bucket. Rusty bucket. Alright, how many sardines do I have now? 6. So 14 more. That's what I wanted. I don't think I'm gonna ever catch whatever that really tough one is. That seems to be taking forever to catch. Alright. 13 more now. If only there was a way for me to catch more fish in one go. I don't want to have to do this fishing game 13 more times, or even more than that, honestly, because I'll end up getting things that aren't sardines, like blowfish. I should have got more than 13. I mean, more than 30. At 12. Oh my god, this is not a sardine at all. Bloody seaweed. Just got 12 more to get. That's what I want to try. Will does the fishing lady update her store when I can't? No.
Hope you come.
I was hoping she was then gonna actually sell me sardines once I'd actually caught them. I could just buy the remaining ones I needed. Please be a sardine so I can give him one of the missions already. Good.
I got the fish you wanted, Pops.
So you did, so you did. Well then, here's a piece of advice for you.
2 days later.
Well, have your fishing fortunes improved?
I sure hope so. We've done nothing but fish for 2 whole days straight.
The fishing skills have improved. All that did just increase my fishing skill. Well, hopefully I can now catch fish faster. My fortunes have not improved because as soon as I go to fish again, I get a can. This isn't a fish. This is gonna be some rubbish again. Knew it. Come on. Gotcha. Whoever you are. Green.
Come, my apprentice.
Wait, when did I become your apprentice?
Don't sweat the small stuff, young'un. Now, your next task is to catch 7 blowfish. If you can do that, I'll part with it. Did you catch?
How many blowfish do I have already? 4. So I need 3 more blowfish.
Successful fishing requires patience, concentration, drive, ambition.
Shh, you're scaring him away.
Yes, quite.
This is not a sardine. Oh, it is. Oh, it's a blowfish. Oh, only need 2 more blowfish now. This is not a fish at all, it's more rubbish. Oh, it's a sardine. caught. Blowfish. Just need one more now. One more blowfish and that's another side mission done. That's rubbish. Sardines or blowfish, they're what I'm after now. I'm gonna have to get more lugworms so I can try and catch more sardines. Probably ought to see, what do I... Oh. Up here we are. Runaway son, no. Signature dish. I just need 1 wheat and 9 sardines. Need 1 more blowfish. Blowfish. That's a blowfish. Good.
I got fine work, well, as promised.
Here's the next lesson.
By the way, Pops, what are you doing with all these fish?
Huh? I'm eating them. What else would you do with such tasty morsels?
Oh.
Fishing skills have improved. And Gambit too.
Huh? Oh, right. An next assignment. Go and catch me 7 rainbow trout, would you?
How on earth can one man possibly consume this much fish without growing weary of his diet?
What I don't eat, I sell. But I can eat a lot. Now get moving, apprentice. Them fish won't catch themselves.
How do I catch a rainbow trout? 1 more lugworm.
Mistakes. This time I shall be silent. Why, those fish will have no idea that...
Shh! You're scaring them away.
Oh, right.
Past the halfway point. Gotta go find where it's going. My farm is getting sore from this. Got it. Yep, another bream.
What?
But yeah, no, that is how it was. I just gotta sell it. So basically, when I do the missions with him, I can then buy the rest of the stuff I need. You don't sell wheat, do you? No.
Thanks.
Right, if I want to buy wheat, I've got to go right back to starting village. Or Kaine's probably been like, where is Parsifal? Where is that man? Where's that boy? He's been in there for 4 days straight. What could he possibly be doing in there that would take 4 days? Fishing. That's what. Fishing like my life depended on it. Ow. There we are. Dead. Still quite a ways off from leveling up again. Come here. Zoom around, through here. Job done. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I've talked to him.
Hey there. Your son come back yet?
No, I haven't seen him.
He's in Seafront. Or he was, until he ran away again.
Oh, crud. Let me guess. Did he tell you an elaborate story and then ask for help? That boy is... Well, he's a bit of a dirty liar. I probably should have mentioned that.
So that whole story was a setup. He sent us on a wild goose chase and then gave us the slip.
Since I cannot imagine you letting this go, perhaps we should return to Seafront. There may still be a lead or two left to pursue.
Good idea. We can't let him get away with this. What's wrong?
How can a son bring so much despair to his family? He seems completely ignorant of the pain he has caused. It's deplorable.
I love it when you sound like a grumpy old man, Vice.
Perhaps I only sound that way because I have existed since time immemorial.
How old are you anyway?
You know, I'm not exactly sure.
They say memory loss is a sign of old age.
Well, it's still preferable to being a deplorable liar like that son.
We've got...
Bye.
Come back.
Alright, so now I've got everything for that mission. You've collected... You now have to gather some ingredients for the sea... Okay, taverns.
Welcome. Thanks for...
But it was a good thing that I decided to hand in the sardines to the fisherman for his little challenge thing, because then that expanded the fish shop in Seafront, so I was actually able to eat that. Okay, and he's back. Am I getting the complex machines from that one? Not really been dropping them recently. Venison. Venison. I left the ball behind. Damn it. I don't know why, I think it just feels quicker to be rolling than just sprinting.
I found your ingredients.
Oh, you are a lifesaver. Let me just get your payment. Oh, and a meal on the house.
5,000.
Voila! One bowl of our local specialty, sardine pasta.
Oh, it looks delicious.
How many quests have I done? 36. I should probably come back here and talk to him anyway.
Excuse me, but can I get your help again?
Oh.
What's that?
People are finally tired of sardine pasta, and I'm fresh out of ideas for dishes. You seem to be well traveled for a kid. So if you run into any interesting recipes during your journeys, could you let me know?
Well, I don't have much time for cooking. Sure. I'll see what I do.
Thanks so much.
Recipe ideas, huh? Maybe we can find a book somewhere.
Yep, we got funny hats gone. What?
I still don't.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm in the trading business, so stocking up on the essentials.
You mean like selling local products for faraway lands?
Not for products, so much as materials. Everything's running out of the basics. A very great way to make it. Right now, I don't have stores for materials. I run me crazy. If I could make sure one transaction, I could get things on the run. I don't have anything now. It's real.
I wouldn't mind getting the materials for you to sell.
Seriously? Well, that would be great.
What do you need?
That's a pretty big list. I might want to write down a loading note. I need 10 loads of wool, 5 loads of natural rubber, and 10 goats.
Oof, that's probably going to take a while.
Take your time. I'll give me a chance to set up shop and fill out forms like.
Alright, so that's quite a bit I need to gather. But I'm gonna leave that all for next time. So, thank you all for coming and watching, and hold on. Kept getting told to raid, so let's look for someone to raid, shall we? Who else is playing Nier Replicant? Try this person. Alright. Found someone. Alright. Let's see if this works. There we go. Well, that's going to be it for today's stream. Yep, thanks for coming and watching, and I'll see you all again next time. So remember, stay safe and stay healthy, and that's it from me. See ya.